Do you want to use the most boring leadership known to man? If that's the case, this video's for you. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Xerath Prevails. Today I'm going to talk about the special mission for Dathomir MERRIN. It's a good way for your guild to increase their GET2 income, which in turn helps with that Chirotech crunch that we all hate. So let's do that. That'll be fun. I'm sure of that. And I'm sure I sound convincing. There is an infographic here, guys, for all of Dathomir. This video is only for the MERRIN special mission, but the infographic itself, it can be found on my Discord server in not in the normal infographics channel, the one I think right below it, which is the Rise of the Empire, RotE infographics. You guys can go check that out. I have a bunch of these infographics and they're all free. You guys can go check them out, share them with your guild, do all that kind of stuff, folks. And you know, it's free. You can be the hero your guild does not probably deserve, frankly. And huge shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for all you do, all of the support. You guys are so amazing. Thank you guys so much. And if you want to support this channel for free, guys, all you gotta do is hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment, mount the algorithm, folks. It's delightful. Now, let's real quick, I'll show you guys the stats for this because it is somewhat important. At least the modding for Old Daka is very important. Now, if you already have her Relic 7, if you want to do this mission, you need her to be Relic 7, obviously. The thing that is kind of counterintuitive, a lot of people take a lot of health with her, and you do want health, you certainly do. All of the health primaries that you can, except for the crit avoid arrow. You want a crit avoid arrow, and then honestly, if you want, I only use 4 total defense set mods. You could use all 6. It's fine, guys. One way or another. This is the one I use. I don't swap mods. This is just what Old Daka has on long term, and it works. It works pretty nicely because you're also, remember, we're using the Old Daka lead for this mission. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that's what we'll be doing, is use that. And you can see it's the most boring leadership ever. Everyone, it's really simple though. All the nightsisters have 50% extra health and 50% extra defense, which really comes in handy. But yeah, she's pretty boring. She's very boring. It's not okay. Asajj, I just have crit damage mods on her because no one wants crit damage anymore, and she ramps her damage pretty nicely, which makes me want to use offense set, but that's fine. We don't need to. You want her Zeta that lets her ramp damage, though. That's certainly true. MERRIN, I just have her loaded with potency, tons of potency, so that she can apply whatever it's called, plague. Talzin, doesn't really matter. I have offense sets. She doesn't do anything really. Not here. She just dies, which is helpful in its own way. You'll note that none of my nightsisters are that fast. I don't have them modded super well. This isn't a team that I swap mods for. And then Zombie, you kind of want Zombie to be a little bit thick, honestly, but you can see I don't have any 6E mods. I'm not a great respecter of Zombie, to be honest. I'm sorry, Zombie. You could, it's honestly kind of helpful. You'll see. It is nice if she survives a little bit, in fact. So let's get into the video, and I'll show you guys how to do it. Oh, let's see. Okay. All right, here we go, folks. So this is, it's all just Relic 7, bare bones, so to speak. Yeah, I think we sped it up to 120% because this just takes it takes a little bit. I think this run ends in about 5 total minutes. But you can see Talzin didn't land any debuffs there. What you do want to do though, so what ends up happening, folks, is you don't want any of your guys to die early if you can help it. Of course, if they do end up dying, that's fine. I mean, Zombie dying is fine. It'd be nice if Zombie could revive your characters just a little bit, if that's a possibility. It's not something you absolutely need to be able to beat this mission, but the really big thing that you want to be doing, guys, things that you want to be taking into account. So summon that droid sometimes and put armor shred on people, because you'll do more damage that way. And as people start dying and plague starts spreading, then you're able to you know, people die and then they come back. Asajj starts ramping her damage. So you want her to do her AoE every once in a while toward the end. Like at the start it doesn't do any damage, but toward the end it really does start ramping up. You can heal people. You know, this mission, the first part of it is pretty low stress. It just takes a while, because people die, you're like, yes, it's working, and then everyone revives, and it sucks. Remember that if you call that mass assist that Talzin just did, that calls zombie to assist, which in turn gets tenacity down on that character, which means they're easier to either stun or to land plague on. Yeah, see, we were so close to getting the whole team down, and then the whole team just revived. That's just the nature of this mission. See, now no one has plague, and you can't get plague. Remember, we're not using Talzin lead, and Talzin seems like such a promising lead here, guys. She just doesn't let your team survive in phase 2. Phase 1, she does great. It's a very comfortable phase 1, but you have to beat both of them to get the special mission rewards. And so Talzin, unless you get some really good RNG, Talzin isn't really, she's not the man for you. Alright, so we got through it, guys. Takes a while. Now, remember, dash is the thing that you really have to be careful of. Dash is the one who can ruin your day, and who will kill your entire team. You see, the zombie actually revived, at least Talzin there. But Daka survives pretty nicely at the start, and then as people continue to die, she ramps up more and more of her health and protection, so she's more and more invulnerable. Now, the strategy, if you're using Talzin lead, which I don't recommend it because it's not a reliable thing, the strategy would be to stun lock dash and never get AoE'd, and that's just not that practical. Sometimes you get lucky because he doesn't AoE, like he just chooses not to. He's like, yeah, I'll do my stun forever. But for the most part, yeah, you want to get, you do want to stun him every once in a while if you can, or just kill him. Of course, he comes back, but you know, you just want plague to be on people so that it's slowly eating away at their health and protection over time. But you're going to realistically get AoE'd by dash several different times before the mission is over, and you just you know, you have to learn to accept it. You're gonna be dazed, and that life is gonna be hard sometimes. Sometimes life sucks, folks, okay? You just have to learn to deal with it. Look at how close we are. Can we finally do it? No, indeed. We still have a full minute left of this fight. Well, a minute if I wasn't fast forwarding slightly, to the point that you guys can't even notice probably. But you see, he does the AoE again, and Daka survives again. Yay. Congratulations, Daka, for surviving. They love hitting zombie. When it's just Daka and zombie, you'll note, I'm going to show you guys one more clip after this of just this segment, and of me doing it a different time. And they just like shooting zombie. That I don't know. I don't blame them. I mean, I like to shoot zombies too. Like, there's entire games in this genre, or in the video game. There's entire video game genres based off of shooting zombies. So, alright, we got the win. Here, it's more satisfying. You gotta show the rewards earned. Look at that. Epic killing spree. Alright, so we're gonna skip forward. This is a different fight. I mean, same fight, but different day, I guess. And so, same modding, same everything. I just want to show you guys a second version of it. I'm not cherry picking this. I win this very consistently, though I don't win it 100% of the time. I should note that, folks. This isn't a 100% counter. You see, if they choose to focus Daka down right this instant, there can be some issues. So maybe use zombie to heal Daka a little bit. You know, it's a little bit sketch. If they catch Daka without much health, then it's not a great thing. So she's actually going to heal herself here, you see. See, I didn't even actually know that for sure. I just assumed that's what the play would be, because she needs that health. The protection, maybe not so much, but she needs that extra. She needs to heal her own health. And otherwise, you can see everyone's got plague. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to just keep everyone alive. You want to stun lock dash if you can. You see, I'm not landing it at all because we don't have tenacity down on him. And now everyone's revived. No one has plague. It's a miserable thing. Though, of course, the guy there, everyone's spreading plague again. There's another AoE. Remember, we've got days on us, and yeah, Daka's right on the edge. But everyone revived because of Dathomir itself, not because Daka revived everyone. But you know, it's more like you just want her to survive. As long as she survives all the way through, then you're good to go, man. You're good to go. And you know, this fight just drags on and on and on sometimes. But you know, call the mass assist, get that tenacity down so you can stun lock people. And you see, I decided not to stun lock dash because I saw he was going to die of sadness. So why try to get tenacity down on someone who's going to die of sadness? You can see old Daka still just kicking. And there we go. Dathomir itself revived the Night Sisters. Dathomir will provide, folks. It won't. It's actually just kind of a stupid planet. But for the most part, I mean, one thing you can do, guys, here. See, I almost... If you can get the kill with that knife from the commando droid, then it will kill the character forever. Like, they'll just be dead. And it's a wonderful thing. But stupid Molly just took up 5 turns in a row so that we couldn't finish him off. See how demoralizing this fight can be? This is why I wanted to show you guys. You know, like, as long as you have a thick Daka, she's going to, even if you get AoE'd multiple times, you're going to survive most of the time. So, anyways, that's how you do it, folks. I hope this was helpful. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails.